Hi, everybody. Welcome to Chat and Craft with Lorraine. My name is Lorraine Tierney, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Warner, New Hampshire. And I'm coming to you on Monday, September 1st. I forgot it was Monday most of today. I thought it was Sunday. And I want to show you a clean and simple Christmas card layout that I've been making a bunch of cards with. So we're going to make a couple of quick cards and then I'll show you a few others. All right, so we're going to start with a 4¼ by 11-inch card base, and I've scored it at 5½, and I forgot to move my camera. Let me do that. And let me ask you to please say hello if you find me tonight. I did not give you any warning that I would be coming on live tonight. I've had a house full of my daughter and her husband and 3 children and dogs, 3 dogs. So it's been a crazy and very fun long weekend. We spent a lot of time outside. It was great. But it was also very busy. So I'm using the modern Christmas paper, and I used this pattern on a couple of other cards I'm going to show you, and we're going to use this side. I had cut this to 4 by 5¼ for a different card, and I didn't use it. Hi, Nancy. And so tonight I'm just going to cut a 2-inch strip of this. So this is 2 inches by 5¼ and I do want a mat on this card. So I just moved over for a second to get a piece of basic white, and I'm going to cut a couple of mats at 5¼ by 4. Even though it's white on white, I like the look of the mat and the edge that a mat gives you. I just like that look. So I'm going to put that there. And then we're going to put this on here. But I think that's too thick. I think I don't want to. I think I want to make sure I get a fair number of stars. So I'm going to do an inch and a quarter. And we'll see how that looks. There is an inch and a quarter. I think I like that better. And then also in the modern Christmas suite comes this great stamp set. Here it is. It was upside down with some 3 great sentiments and a couple of trees and these garlands. 4 great sentiments. And then dies for the trees, an ornament die, a little star, the baubles, a great circle. It's a really good size circle. It is about 3 inches, just under 3 inches, I think. This decorates your bauble. So it's a really fun suite. So I did cut this fancy star out of a piece of gold, and I was thinking we might hang it just like that. I don't know how I feel about a little black under there and not under all of it. Maybe I'll move my border on this one. This is going to be a little different than the others. Going to move it down a little bit lower, but it's still basically the same layout. And I cut out a little star right there. Oh, here it is. Because I didn't know if we might want that on the inside. I put that through at the same time. And we need to put a sentiment. So do we want to put a big Merry Christmas? I don't think so. I think I'm going to use 'Tis the Season. That has been one I've really enjoyed so far. Hi, Deb. Thanks for catching me. I kind of just jumped on. All right, so let me get this straight, and then I will try to stamp straight. There we go. 'Tis the season. Might not be too straight. Should we flip that over? let's flip that over. It's a good thing paper has two sides, and if you have a little bumpy edge, just either run your nail down that or run your bone folder down it. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. I think that one is straight. Okay, so I'm going to glue this on the bottom. I left just a little border. And I think I want to pop this up on some dimensionals. And there seems to be, I'm going to cover my ink so I don't put my hand in it, enough room on each of these star points to fit one of the minis. You can always cut your bigger ones in half. Okay, so let's put this on. And then we'll add a little bow to it, maybe like a hanger or something. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't really thought it out yet. I don't want to go off the top, but I don't want it on too much of the black either. Okay. And remember, this is going to go on here, so we'll have a little more room there. So, all right, so let's put this on. Isn't that pretty? I think that's such a pretty star. Oh, and I see my designer series paper hanging over just a tad right here. So we can just lop that off. Okay. And let's get, there is some black and white and gold baker's twine that comes with this. Oops. I had trouble figuring out where the opening was on this. So now I'm making a mess with it, but that happens. I will still use it all. Which one is going to be longer here? Okay, here we go. That is good. We'll cut that. And I think I'll make a bow. I'm trying to adjust where I start my bows because I always have a shorter tail. Oh, I guess it's the other one that should be longer. But we could put a little bow on this. I think I will put it right there in the center. So we'll use a glue dot if I can find a glue dot on my table. Oh boy. Well, have you ever made your own glue dot? This is what you do when you can't find a glue dot and you're just going to roll it up anyway. You take a little piece of tear and tape. It's stuck to my finger. I've taken the paper off and I'm going to roll it into a little glue dot that I can put right in the middle there. There you go. Necessity is the mother of invention. So there's a pretty clean and simple Christmas card that you can make very quickly. And then on the inside, I like to either put Merry Christmas or wishing you peace and joy. So let's do a wishing you peace and joy on this one, because I have another one that has a Merry Christmas on it to show you. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Melanie. I hope you've had a great long weekend. I love having 2 Sundays in every weekend. or in a long weekend. That's what I feel like I had. So wishing you peace and joy. So there's one. We've got to finish this one because I was going to be even later coming on live if I didn't finish this one first. So this one has one of my favorite things from the paper, fa la 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 la. And the same thing, this is 5 1/4. This one's 1 1/2. So I've changed the width of the strip of designer series paper, but it's basically just that, a strip of designer series paper. And then we're going to put this one, I used the ornament. And I think I'm going to put the ornament in the middle because I'm not going to put another sentiment on the front. I'm going to use the fa la 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 la. And I used silver on this one. You don't have to use the gold. You can also use the silver. And I'm going to put a bow on this one too. But I'll probably use a black twine bow instead of the black and gold since I have silver on this one. Even though isn't there a Christmas carol about silver and gold, silver and gold? I just can't put it right in the middle. I have to go a little bit to one side. And then we'll do a little twine bow for the top there. And yeah, I think we'll just put that there. Let's cut this off. And I'll have to make myself another. Oh, my glue dots are right here. Look at that. Well, I just wanted to show you what to do if you can't find your glue dot. Okay, am I back? Somebody please let me know if you can see me again. I will keep making this card, but I don't want to do too much else if I'm gone. Facebook has been doing all kinds of crazy things to people lately. It's been knocking lots of people off. So my counter is still going. It's still recording this. So here is the front of that card. And I could stamp some stars back there. There is this tiny little stamp. I think I will do some old olive. Oh, Julie, hi. Thank you for letting me know I'm back. That was so strange. It just told me there's been a problem and off it went. Let's see. Let's put a few of these around here. I guess this one might not be so clean and simple, but it's not too much. You could still do quite a few of these. So I like that little um, stars in the background in this bauble. So I forgot to tell you this, I cut a white bauble and then I stamped just the top of this tree stamp. I put a piece of Post-it note tape right here, and then I stamped some trees and I inked and stamped off several times, and then I inked the edges of the ornament. And that's how I did that one. Let's put the Merry Christmas in the inside. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you don't already, because I may be going live on YouTube soon instead of Facebook since there's been so many problems. So let me get these stamps out of the way and then I'll show you what else I made, because I think this would be a great layout for mass producing some different Christmas cards. So you have the star, you have the ornament, and then I did two vertical. I did a pink one because who doesn't love a pink Christmas card with just a skinny row of the black and white trees and the pink tree, and then a pink Merry Christmas on the inside. And then I thought, well, if I can have a pink tree, I can have a blue tree. So now we have a blue "'Tis the Season" with a blue tree. Oh, and I did not put my sentiment on the inside there. I think I'll do another Merry Christmas, but let's do this one in the azure afternoon. And then I'd love you to tell me whether you like the vertical or the horizontal orientation. And you know me, I always like to know which one might be your favorite because sometimes I'm very surprised by that. So there's two "'Tis the Season" that are vertical, and then there's two horizontal, one with the star and one with the trees in the ornament. Hi, Joanne. I'm just finishing up. Yeah, so I thought those would be some clean and simple cards. Now remember, this is the suite that we're using on our stamp camp. So if you purchase the suite, you get the stamp camp for free, along with 13 um, packages, 13 kits, bake and take kits to make cards that come with videos and photos and written instructions. And then on the weekend of stamp camp, we present 13 more projects for you. So you'll have 26 projects you can make from this. And these are not any of my projects. So people are saying the horizontal, these two. Yeah, see, sometimes I'm surprised because I think I like these two better, the ones that go vertical or portrait style. Yeah, well, you just never know. I'm glad there's something for everyone. All right, well, I wish you a great rest of your Monday night, and I'll be back later on this week with another live and some more ideas for you. Until then, make a card and send a card. Share that superpower with other people and make somebody smile. Thanks. Bye-bye.